guys, today I'm going to be doing a coin toss to determine which shoe to customize. So if this lands on heads, I'm going to do an Air Force One custom, and if it lands on tails, I'm going to do a custom Air Force One. So here we go. And it is tails, so we're doing a custom Air Force One. So I've got a pair of all black Air Force Ones here. Let me know in the comments what you think I should name this custom. Obviously you haven't seen it yet because I haven't done it, but at the end of the video, leave a comment and let me know what you think. And if I pick your name, I will give you $1. So there's some motivation. But that's it, so let's get started. Before I start painting, I'm going to remove the laces and set them aside so I don't accidentally get paint on them. I'm going to try and create a glowing effect on the swoosh, so I'm using tape to mask off the surrounding areas. And to prep the leather, I'm using Angelus Leather Prep in the Glazer. Now I'm going to add 2 to 3 coats of Angelus White until I get a good even cover. I decided to use neon blue as the main color throughout the shoe, so I'm going to mix some paints together in an old bottle cap and add some too thin so I can spray it through my airbrush. To create the glowing effect, I'm going to spray heavy around the edges of the swoosh and then fade it into the middle. Now I'm going to take the tape off and go around the edges again with the airbrush to add more depth to the glowing effect. Now that that's done, I'm going to start adding in random bolts of electricity around the swoosh. Now that I have the layout, the next step is to take a detail brush and fill in the bolts with a thin line of white paint. If you don't have a detail brush, you can just use a toothpick, which in my opinion works better. Towards the front of the shoe, I started adding in some more bolts, and there's no method to drawing these, so the more random it is, the more realistic it looks. I decided to add a tiny swoosh on the front of the shoe because I like the way it looks on the Air Force One utilities, but for this I'm going to try and give it the same glowing effect as the big swoosh.
So now these shoes are starting to come together. I did the back tab off camera because it was just too hard to record, and I still have to do the other swoosh, so I'm going to do that off camera as well. For the tongue, I decided to add a little bolt shape using a stencil, and as you guys can see, I finally got a heat gun. I've always used a hairdryer, but a heat gun is like 10 times better, so if you guys do customs, I highly recommend getting one. So now the custom is complete, and I know I say this in almost every video, but this is by far my favorite custom that I've done. All that's left to do is to lace them up and spray them with a matte finisher. If you guys want to buy them, they're a men's size 10. You can check out my Instagram and see if they're still available. But that's it for this video, so I'll see you guys in the next one.